Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Today is Wednesday, which is March the 9th. And in this podcast, I go over topics in regards to occult, paranormal, and the supernatural. So I have my own take on what I feel like the paranormal is. I feel like it's a covert way of God communicating with us by way of the unseen in relation to our natural physical sense of the matter, okay? So I speak on topics such as hauntings, angels, demons, spirit guides, soul travel, out-of-body experiences, near-death experiences. And I also incorporate a tarot card reading into this podcast as well. I like to say that this podcast is a open social discussion on those topics. If it just so happened to not be in agreement with you agree with, I do have other podcasts on my YouTube channel, The Holistic Health Approach, and also on my Spreaker.com platform. I have 4 different podcasts, this being Spiritual Sense. I have Holistic Health Matters, as well as Ancient Ancestry. So I will proceed. Now, if this podcast just so happened to coincide with what you're dealing with or what you believe, that may be by chance or even by happenstance. And what that means is I don't go probing, probing, or snooping into anyone's personal affairs and then presenting it on this podcast. So if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. And let me proceed. So I use several spreads when I do my tarot card reading. My most frequently used tarot card spread is the 10-card Celtic Cross, which comprises of 6 cards and a cross, and then you have 4 additional cards. Card 1 is going to be on the situation, person, or some type of clarity or insight. Card 2 is going to be the hindrance or the barrier or the obstacle. Card 3 is what's above the situation or what you're trying to attain. Card 4 being the root of the issue or the reason. Card 5 being the near past or what's occurring. Card 6 being the near future or what's occurring. Card 7 being the attitude. Card 8 being what you sense or what's physically surrounding. Card 9 is the Hope, Spirits, and Dreams card. And card 10 is the outcome. Oftentimes when I do my reading, I may need a little bit more clarity. So I may pull out my 1 of 2 additional cards for more clarity. Now let me proceed. And I also have web presentations on my tarot card reading on a variety of the topics that I just discussed on any of the 4 podcasts, okay? So we're going to proceed with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. So I'm going to say my prayer. Father, Supreme Being of all being, I don't know what this reading is on, but I do feel like it's a relevant reading. Please give me infinite knowledge, wisdom, capability, and understanding as I do this reading. So I'm going to proceed with laying the cards. So card 1, I have the Sun card. The Sun card mentions happiness and bright prospects. It has 19 on there. Card 2, this is a hindrance or barrier or obstacle. I have Queen of Cups, woman over 25, blue eyes, fair brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly. Card 3, I have 7 of Pentacles. Work frustrations, hard work needing to be done either at work or a situation in life. Card 4, the root of the issue or The reason, I have justice, legal situation or document, police finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. Card 5, the High Priestess, highest card in the tarot deck, very powerful, good or bad secrets to be revealed. Card 6, I have Six of Cups, happy house, childhood memories. So I feel as though this reading is, I mentioned a couple of episodes ago about harmony and relationships. I believe it was yesterday as well as the day before. I feel like this reading is applicable to some things that are being portrayed in the media in regards to what's happening overseas. I feel like it's a battle that is transpiring within the society of those particular regions and places. I feel like the battle is more so personal, meaning family matters, which has trickled over into society and social concerns and groups. Somehow it's letting me know that this is something that is, I feel as though it's spiritually led or perhaps religious led. That's what I feel. Like I feel as though what is transpiring right now is possibly a battle of beliefs and belief systems by way of religious belief is what I feel. And the use of militia or those type of entities to infiltrate or to perpetuate those beliefs is what I feel. So I feel like this battle that's occurring right now is a family unit, attack on the family unit by way of belief systems and things that you agree with. And I feel as though they are using certain militia or perhaps policing to forefront that belief is what I feel. I honestly feel as though, there will be some resolvement. I don't feel like it's going to get worse off, but I do feel like it is bad off. I do. There's some agreements that are being, that's happening to come into place right now. Card 7, I have 9 of Cups, improvements underway, feeling smart to please. So I feel as though I haven't been keeping up too much with what is transpiring in that part of the world, but I feel as though there's a need for upgrade or improvement or better conditions for people in those regions is what I feel. And as a result of it, that's when you have that backlash that's coming about. Card 8, Judgment. This is card 8. Card 8 is what you sense or what's physically is surrounded. So I feel as though judgment, this is judgment is what I feel. The Judgment card mentions, and it has card 20 listed as card 20. It says decisions pending finality, the only decision that can be made under the circumstances. So I feel as though this is some type of judgment. Basically, and I'm not judging anyone. I'm just reading the cards as they may. Again, this podcast is for entertainment purposes. I feel like this is a sort of judgment that has been presented to the peoples of the region that is involved. Judgment of your character, judgment of what's right and wrong, judgment of privilege and social economic issues. Card 9, Hope, Spirits, and Dreams. I have the Chariot card. Movement of residence journey, victory over a situation or problem, balancing the opposite polarity. So I feel like this is a battle between good and bad, good versus bad, wrong versus right, what you believe versus what you don't believe. So not only is it your own personal battle, but I feel like it has transpired out into the universe, and it's a battle that has trickled over, and the energies that are surrounding that region is being forefronted right now. Card 10, I have 4 of Cups, money fluctuations, being offered something you may not want. So I feel as though there is some negotiations that are transpiring where many of the people may feel as though I'm not trying to do no differently than what I'm doing, and I require better. And I think that's what this whole blow up is about, is the people and anarchy, so to speak. So I'm going to pull out 4 Moonology cards. I'm not going to pull out my angelic cards because it before it gets better, it's going to get bad. But I don't feel like it's going to be terrible or horrible. Although, from some of the depictions, it has been already horrible. But I don't feel like it's going to get hard, very hard off. I don't. So I'm going to pull 2 from the bottom, 1 from the middle, and 1 from the top. And we're going to proceed. So card 1 says it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So this is a battle of those who are true to their belief, those who hold true and to the cause. Is what I feel. It's a battle for those who are not going to relent and give up. Is what I feel. Card 2, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So I feel as though there is a lot of hope from those individuals who are being victimized. Okay, whatever adversary that comes against me, we may be the little man, the little man out of the group, but trust and believe there's a lot of bark behind and a lot of movement. And when we summons that spirit realm to come into place, it will come out in our favor. Card 3, you are good enough. This is a message. You are good enough. You are good enough to stand up for yourself and to trust God and to trust that things will come in agreement with you. You are good enough. The 4th card, adjustments are required. 3rd quarter, moon. So possibly this could go on to the later part of the year, and then things will kind of pan out and kind of restore some sense of harmonious agreement. So I feel like this reading was being led based on what, because I don't like to talk politics. I don't like to talk on things that I don't have too much information on. But I feel like it was led for me to speak on those topics because I'm one of those people, I try to be objective when I, listen to information or even, witness certain things and not be so quick to jump the gun. But I feel like that reading was warranted, needing to be said. So for those who are out there that's dealing with their own battle, their own war, whether it be in the mind or physical ailments and emotional, relationship-wise, or however, just hold on. Things will pan out for the best. Oftentimes when it feels like we're up against a mountain, faith, only with faith, persevere and see you through and put you on your way. So that was a quick reading that I did for today. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. I do have other podcasts. Again, Holistic Health, Health Matters, where I incorporate, mental health matters into there as well as ancient ancestry. I thank you for tuning in to this episode. You have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.